Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we went for round 11. And yeah, a few people looking forward to this one. 2,225 we scored and rank 2,244. So went down 1k in the rank. Pathetic week. Pathetic trades. Shambolic trades, yeah. Think I need in Japan they do a full body scan every year on everyone, like check if there's like any health issues. I think we need one of them for our brain because we traded in Marshall before we played Wits and Gorn. Long story short, I needed a ruckman before I wanted to offload Flynn when he plays Sherry, not this week but next week. So grab Rowan with the low break even if he doesn't go that well. So that was dumb. So not sure why we do that and use logic like that, but yeah. I wanted to finish top 10. I knew that wasn't probably realistic, but you never know. That's like candy fantasy land now. But you need to keep hitting them trades and doing well, but yeah, probably missed too many to... This is probably why we finish 1k roughly every year. See how we go. But yeah, it's going to be a challenging year because Cooper Simpson was our last hope, I think, for a lot of us to finish teams or get the 23rd premium. And he did. So hopefully he's all good. Yeah, poor guy. Hopefully he's all right. But yeah, don't get beaten by what you know. And as David King says, and as Jamie Carragher says, I won't say it in the accent because it's too high-pitched voice, but leave the football before the football leaves you. Okay, I did the accent anyway, but yeah, leave the SuperCoach before the SuperCoach leaves you. And when you make an undisciplined trade, and that happens probably once every 3 weeks, then you get this 50 here. Our captain was Sherry, but yeah. So it does make you wonder, should I take a year off? Or did I just have a bad week? I don't know. But, I don't know. Maybe I need to take a year off just to do something else on for free time on weekends. So I did start reading. I was reading a book on the war, about all different war strategies and stuff. Learning about when the Turks laid in their Trojan horse and the whole city got massacred, something like that. And a few other things like how Hitler got baited into another state by sending a dead body with fake info or stuff like that. But that's kind of interesting, but I don't know, not really relevant at the moment, is it? So we got a few issues. So Ryan Marich, been an excellent pick. Thank you for your shameful kick-ins, however many it was, and all the points. Been a great pick, made 220k. But Andrea Bocelli, time to say goodbye. I think in the there's 3 role changes: Marriage, Shees, or Whitfield. So if Marriage, it's a tough ask to be a keeper. Do this for a full year because he's only 20 years old, so he's really young. And my guess is he moved up the ground because he couldn't hit a target. It was very windy. And also, in terms of actual defending, maybe needs to put on a bit more size. Like, I watch Gimby defend and, he'll put his body... He'll run through a brick wall to spoil a ball, whereas Marich will just kind of sit off all the time. So I guess that's probably why he didn't make the initial team. But we're going to trade. Break-even's 150. And if he plays a bit of wing next game, we're totally screwed. So we'll jump ship. If you're confident that he won't have a role change, then you could hold, but I'm not. So I'm going to trade. Also means we probably have to keep Roberts now. Please work. Struggle Town. So the other one, Whitfield. I was going to get I've been trying to get in Whitfield for weeks and I just haven't because we've seen the cash dry up. And this year it's like Rowan for 470, Warner for 460. Why we didn't get Sinclair for 520 was probably one of the dumbest things. Like, yeah, the ones you miss kill you just as much sometimes. So Zorko for 500. I guess Nick's pretty cheap now, but we paid overs for him, so you can grab him. I guess Dunkley to a lesser extent was 530, so it's not a bad price for him. He's been okay for the last 3 weeks. But we had so many, like Rosie when he moved to halfback was like 480 or something. Petrarca, like there were so many players that were just 500k. You had to grab every single one basically every week. And the ones you don't grab that start popping off, then they start killing you. So that's pretty much the only reason why I didn't get Whitfield, because there was just value every week, and we targeted it for the most part. But yeah, like Dawson was 490, I think, and then he's got a really nice run on the way home. Got West Coast and North again, in Richmond, I think. But yeah, Whitfield, so role change to half forward mid. I think if you have him, you just hold for one and see what happens. Certainly against Richmond. So either Kingsley has said, we're getting too many touches in the back half, it's not working, we're losing games, let's move Whitfield up the ground, let's move Himmelberg up the ground. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Also, they're missing Kelly, they're missing Callahan, they need depth through the midfield. He's essentially playing midfield rolling up from half forward. That's what I saw anyway. What does he score in this role? I have no idea. It's not going to be 120 plus like he did last year post-buy. So I think if you have him, you hold, see what happens against Richmond, then assess from there. If you don't have him, I think you just let it go and see what happens. So yeah, very stiff if you have him. Poor Tim Mitchell, like, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but like every time he brings in a player, they just post like a floor score and a half and some. So just, yeah, terrible luck. She's was the other one. So yeah, people were trading. I can't really trade because I need him for the buys. And this buy is quite good for us because we traded everyone. We traded Daniel, we traded Chera. Daniel, I'm okay trading because Sheezer was back at the time. Things have changed. It is what it is. Chera was a mistake. You can probably keep him for the year, especially in the current climate. TDK, I mean, I'm not sure. I think you want Sherry gone and then maybe a mid in your flex. I think that's probably the way to go this year. Maybe Marshall can do 110, hopefully, but my goodness, that was hard watch today. I'm going to hope with Sheasel. We don't have the trades or the money to really do anything with him. I guess, yeah. If I could DPP, like Horn Francis is going to be 450k with the 22 in his system, so he could be one maybe sideways, but you've got the DPP to do that. So I'm not sure. So Marich is gone. Sheasel, I'm just going to hold for this week. Just in case they randomly say he's training back, but I don't think it'll happen. There was an interview, I think it was with Hamish McLaughlin, and he said, like, I think I like forward where I was in my draft year, but I guess you kind of want him to, like, not play super well, so they put him in a position where he can get more of the ball. Maybe Kane Corns is in, like, Clarko's head with his role or something, because I'm not sure, but it's a bit of a worry, this role, because I think he had 2 CBAs. So when he was in that half-forward role last year, he was getting like 40-50%. Now he's not getting like any. I hope that changes, but he's been a bit off this year. So yeah, this defense. So D1 is a half-forward. Our D2 is a halfback with low kick-ins. Our D3 is a forward. Our D4 is a defender with low kick-ins. Our D5 is fake premium. So I don't know how we got here. And we ignored Nas. Nas we're going to get as our last upgrade. Fortunately, he had a bit of a poor game due to, not fortunately, but, you know, he spat out a 66 due to an ankle issue, which is going to help people get him cheap. Yeah, missing Sinclair for 520 was, I don't know, man. Like, need a brain scan for that one. Zorko for 500. I've always been a bit hesitant on Zorko, but, like, there's nothing really to suggest that he's going to slow down at the moment. Kitty probably helps him because Jasper's going to get more volume than Kitty the way he's going, you know, just the way he's had the preseason over Kitty. So, yeah. But, yeah, look, defense, Martin was actually going to end up down back for me. I think he's going to end up forward now with the issue to Marich. So, yeah. We're going to keep Shees and Roberts, and we're going to get destroyed by Zorko and Sinclair for the rest of the year. It's going to cost a lot of points. So, yeah, like the next 5 weeks are buys, so it might be a little bit hard to make up ground. Maybe like 50, 100 points here and there. Maybe more because of the ruck stealing scores. But after that, it's going to be a test. Who's finished the team? What sort of quality premiums do you have? Do you have your Gorn and your Sherry? Can you afford Bont? Have you got, Neil or whatever? I'm not sure we'll get Neil this year, but that's going to be a mistake. But, who do you have? Do you have all the top forwards? Your top defenders? So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, defense was pathetic apart from Martin and, Zach Reed, poor guy. So, yeah, fingers crossed for him. A 3-week standard hammy, but honestly, Essendon, I'll probably get Merritt this week, but the worry with Merritt is there'll be tags on the way home, and Essendon have no list at the moment. They have about 10 first players out. So, yeah. And a lot of them are key position as well. So it's tough over there. But, yeah. We're going to have to keep Josh, keep Roberts. Roberts makes me nervous. I could go Adelaide Richmond, which should be okay for him. But yeah. Midfield. I mean, no one over 110 except Dawson against West Coast. So it was like Merritt and Neil went 150, I think, each. Ed Richards went big. Bont put in 100, which was nice, I guess. But yeah. Levi's excellent. I don't really want to trade him ever, to be honest. Like, he's not forward keeper, but he can probably do 80 for the year. He probably wins the Rising Star. I mean, like, O'Sullivan's good, Murphy Reed's good, Harvey Langford's sneaky one as well, but I think Levi will get it. Then Lindsay, 80. Like, he's done 80 a fair few times, so when we needed him the most this week, he pulled an 80 for us, so a bit lucky, but it's been a good hold. And at the start of the year, I was very hesitant to trade capable rooks. Like, there was Nevitt, Lindsay, and Sardis. And yeah, wanted to hang on to them because I saw a lot of money-making potential. I think Nev had plantar fasciitis, so maybe that's the reason. And Sardis probably didn't get the opportunity we thought he would. Plus, he's like just, I don't know, no point commenting on Sardis, but there's a few barriers for him to make the grade, like deficiencies to get over. But Lindsay, I'm glad we didn't trade. So people would have traded him for 150k. He's made another 160. So I'm glad we held because I think a lot of people did trade. But I forgot to mention Sandy Brock. It was so windy, we kept kicking to him, but yeah, he's conceded 1 goal in 4 weeks. I mean, the saviour to our cash gen we brought in a 99k rookie that had just had 9 kicked on him. So do I deserve this? Probably not, but I think there was a spot there, him or Harry Edwards, and Harry Edwards had been dropped twice, I think, so went for Sandy Brock. Coach said some good things, but yeah, he's been good the last month, and I can't see him being dropped. Yeah, conceding 1 goal out of 4 from 4 weeks, so yeah, he did a good job. I mean, Carroll, he's probably close to topped out. I mean, this West Coast North, maybe he can do 260s for us and make another 20k. Would be nice. If he plays. Yeah, midfield no good. Husway dead. Tommy Gross finally gets a full game and he's going to lose money. So played forward. Yeah, got belted West Coast as they do most weeks. So him and Husway are dead. They're just going to sit there for the rest of the year. We'll get McRae back hopefully soon. So we did hold him. But yeah. Sherry was good. Poor second half, but that's all right. He's got West Coast post bye, so that's auto captain. And Smooth Brain brought in Rowan against Wits. Now got Gorn. Baz is very good. Track very good. Warner's, I think he had bad ratio today. He's got Richmond coming up. So Warner will be fine. Like, there'll be ups, there'll be downs, but he'll spit out probably 100, hopefully more, like he has the past 2 years. Rankin, I couldn't believe how many, like, I thought he would have big ones. So Doug Nichols round. Yeah, just couldn't hit a target all day, basically. Missed in front of goal, and yeah, not his day, but a bit windy and stuff. Lots of clangers. I think he started the game with 3 clangers in a row when the game was close. So yeah, his score was screwed from then on. Marich will trade. Philippou was a trap, unfortunately. I reckon he had 0 CBAs. I wonder if it's updated. 0. After Ross said 50-50. He scored 63. He played quite well, I thought. I don't know why. I didn't check the scores in the last quarter, but I thought he did a few nice things, especially early on, and then I checked and he got nothing for it or something, or lost points early. I'm not sure what happened, but that's how it goes. I might trade on his buy next week. If this is going to play forward, I tell you what, like, I know they're easing him in, but I think when he was playing around the ball, like pushing up to stoppage, which he didn't do much of, I thought he was really, really good in the very limited chances he got. So I think he's a hold. Like, definitely hold this week and see if the role corrects, but might not. I tell you what are they doing with Zach Jones and Hunter Clark and Winhager in the midfield? Like, I don't know. I guess they're easing Philippou in, but I think he would have been fine. But I was also under an injury cloud as well coming into the game, so maybe that's why. So, yeah. Flynn. I think we should hold Flynn. We're going to hold Flynn against Geelong, but it does make me nervous. Gets his ass handed to him pretty much every week. So, yeah, I can't figure out what it is. I think he seems to trail his opposition ruckman a lot around the ground. Gets beaten 1-on-1. Yeah, gets smashed in the ruck. So, yeah, I don't know what West Coast's going to do. They don't really have a ruck. Played BJ Williams. Let's have a quick look. No, he's still most ruck. So we're going to hold for the Geelong matchup, and then he plays Sherry around 13, and he can go to premium. Yeah, okay. All right, trades this week. Reed, Flynn, no, not Flynn. Marich gone, so Rosie can chill in defense. So we're going to get, he's got DPP, so I don't think we're going to need, I'm not sure we'll need his money, but apparently he's going to play forward and he'll play back when Bolter is on house arrest. So with a 40, he's going to go up 40k, which is pretty hard to find. I'm not expecting him to score much, but played well. We can get any premium we want. I haven't really thought too hard about it, to be honest, but Bonds for next week. Butters has Bedford, a buy, and then Bedford and a high break even, so he's definitely around 14 target, and I think we'll pretty much all grab him then, if not 15, if his break even's high again. Sinclair's getting away from us. He's got Melbourne. Oh my god. That's a bad miss. Ed Richards cooking at the moment. Anderson got tagged, but didn't really look like it. Took's been good. Green's there. So Neil. It's Neil or Merritt. I'm a Merritt man, but I think Neil's probably better. But we're stupid because we'll go Merritt instead. With Neil, they're both going to get tagged at times. So I'm just thinking with Neil, 5-day break, probably be fine. He's got Adelaide Oval. He always kills us. Is this a Bedford tag, O'Sheen Mullen tag into a bye that's probably not good for us either? Into like a Bergman tag, maybe. Is this triple tag here? Potentially. I think he'll be fine. And then Merritt. Merritt's upcoming fixture's not bad. Like, I don't think... Like, there's no tag here, no tag here. Probably tag here, no tag, no tag, no tag. But then last 5, Bedford, Jordan, Mullen. I'm not sure they use Winhager in the centre bounces. I think it's a completely pointless exercise. But that's what they do. I think we'll save the 20k and go Merritt. Pretty sure Neil's better though, but I said that when I went Neil versus Dunks. So then there's nothing we can really do. I mean, we could get a premium now, but we're just going to get someone with a buy, so might as well get someone off their buy next week and get the extra player. So I think, all right. So how many upgrades do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4 upgrades. We're stuck with this defense. It's terrible, but it's our terrible defense. Alright, who's VC and C? Nick, I guess, against Hawthorn. Nick was very underscored, I thought. Had an amazing second half. Do we even have a captain? I haven't really thought about captains because it's been on Sherry for about 5 weeks. It's Baz. Oh, Baz might be... They might late out. Use him as a late out because he said he only got up because it was against the Dogs. He had like injections in his shin and stuff. Could they rest him? It's probably overthinking. We'll go Nick into Andy, I think. People's first. I don't know. Unless you have some better ideas, let me know. McRae will put on the bench in a sec, but yeah, there's no money. We'll definitely get the young winger for Essendon next week, Clark. All going well, but yeah, 4 upgrades left, 13 trades. So let's map this out. Notepad. Okay, so 13 trades to 70k. Alright, so next week, Flynn, Bond. That'll cost us, I think it's 640. I mean, it's pretty dumb to pay for Bond. Got a nice run though. And Flynn's 400, so that's 240 that'll cost. So that'll cost 240k, so 30k left. 12 trades. Then we'll do we'll go maybe Connor Stone to Clark. Then we have 80k in the bank. 11 trades left. And then we need to get Bont and Nass in round... No, hang on. We need another downgrade. Maybe we'll do Philippou down as well. I can't believe this. Loophole. That's stupid, actually, but it'll get us some upgrades. I mean, if we frame it like this... Poo to Clark. Stone. Loophole. Have 280k, I think. No. 230k. And then Stone Lake, we have 330k, 10 left. 10 trades, 3 ups left. Okay, then we can do Lindsay. to rook. That gives us... No, hang on. We'll do Levi to Butters. That'll cost 150. So then we'll have 180k left. 180k, 9 trades. Now we have 2 upgrades left. Now what? We got Lindsay to Nas. It's gonna cost like 200k. So we need like negative 20k, 8 trades, 1 upgrade. And now we need to find a 3rd trade. We need to find another rookie. I don't know. Carroll. Another loop. Like mid-season draft guy. So then we should have, say, 90k. 7 trades. And 1 up. So then we'll have... That's our plan. 22 trades. 22 primo. 7. Cash. And then our we Brock, Clark, Gray. We need to turn those 3 once if they make money. Turn those 3 into a premium 23rd. So 4 trades left. No. So Antipods, Neil, Sinclair. Oh God. So Neil, Sinclair. How can we not have Sinclair? He's in 85% in the top 1%. So these will be the main 4 antipods. Really bad antipods to have because they can, if they all went 115 for the rest of the season, wouldn't surprise me in the least. Gorn, if he did 115, would surprise me because he's probably going to do 130. Let's have a look what plays. But at least we'll have Bont. I guess maybe Whitfield, but it kind of depends. So there are antipods. I think Holmes as well. Yeah. I think this Sinclair and Gorn are the main 2. And probably Zerko. So yeah. So Brock, if he can get to like 280... I don't know, say we get 150k out of him. And then we'll have... $90k. We'll have 240k. And then we need Gray to get to 200. Say Gray makes 100k. Him to a bloody loop. So we're going to have all loophole. We're going to have no bench. I don't know, so we get to 330k. Any rook. And then Clark, if he can make 100k, we can get a 500k premium. We can get maybe Horn Francis when he drops. So probably be Horn Francis in flex. I think Chera as well we can add to this list. So yeah, I really don't like this list of antipods because I think they're really good. Holmes maybe, just depends. Like you don't know if you're going to get a 70 or 130 from him week to week. But that's the plan. I think if we could just get Roberts to Sinclair, would be okay, and then we could get Gorn. That's the only 2 things I think that'll kill us. So I don't know if we can go up in the ranks without Gorn and Sync, but yeah. Should we be paying for Bont? Probably not, but it does suit the buy. He's got a nice run, and I think he'll be a pod. And it's hard to go past a Marcus Bontempelli as a pod. Does he do 130 on the way home? It's probably more 120 because he's getting a bit of forward time, but the dogs are dominating at the moment. And we'll look at how we shape up this week. So Rosie goes bench. can't even get Philip on the field. Oh my god. What have we done? I think maybe through DPP we can. I think that's how it goes. So we're fielding. I'm not going to count Gray. Brock 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're fielding 20 this week, which is good. I think people are definitely going to struggle for numbers because I've traded out all the early premiums. And then like Cooper Simpson, you might have relied on maybe a Gross, maybe an O'Hawley. Like they're all, Huswaite. Like there's too many players that we thought we'd play that, just not. So 20. So we should be okay this week. So next week, I'm not sure Carroll plays. So say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're trading Flynn, I think, though, for Clark. So Clark will be at 18, Gray 19. So it's going to be a little bit rough next week. Carroll 20. So, we need no injuries next week. Next week will be the hard one for us. And then this one, not going to count Carroll, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'll be Butters 19. That'll be Nas 20. Should be right. This one doesn't look great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, hopefully 16, 17. He'll be gone 18. 19, I think. I forgot if I counted him. Last buy should be fine, hopefully. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully you had a decent week. I haven't checked how other people have done this week. Don't want to know, to be honest. But if you did, well done. If you're dumb like me and traded in Marshall, then you probably didn't have a good week, but I must be the only idiot that did that this week. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.